Welcome back to the channel, guys, and we are back, and look what we got. Oh my goodness, we got some steel. It's angle iron, but I didn't want to buy a huge 4x8 sheet for $178, so I got this 3/16 3x3 angle iron here. You can see right there for $34 at the local steel supply. Beautiful price. So now I got the frame in the spot I want it here, and we are going to start making this cross member. Well, cutting it so we can get the car lower. But yeah, so my dad was worried about whenever I cut some of this off that the frame's gonna might get wonky. I don't think it will, because I'm not cutting these edges off. I'm just cutting the center off. This is all still gonna be here, all the structure here, and it's gonna be actually pretty thick still here. So I don't need to cut the whole thing off. I'm just gonna slice it, and then plate it, you know what I mean? And so, but just in case, I want to weld this across, just to give it a little bit more support. That way if it does try to get wonky, I don't think it will, but just to be safe, I'm gonna weld that bar all the way across right there, just to keep it tight while I do this. Now, I gotta do a lot of cutting. I'm gonna just take this here, just like that, lay it across there, and then mark it with the marker all the way around. Same thing on here. I'm probably gonna do these first, and then maybe these, I don't know yet. I'm just gonna start tracing everything, get my lines made, and then we'll start cutting. I believe I'm gonna start with that though. But first I'm gonna weld that bar on, and after that we can start marking, measuring, and just cutting this thing. I want to leave some of it together, that way it doesn't get too wonky. Just gonna do a piece at a time, maybe piece at a time, I don't know. But let's just go ahead and get started on it, guys. This is gonna be exciting. Yes, exciting to me at least. This thing needs to be done so we can get this frame done and put back under the car before winter. But let's go ahead and get after it, guys. Alright guys, we got one piece off. Took me a little bit, not too bad, just hard to get in the corner. You know, I had to do some slicing this way and all that, but that's got to come off anyway. So it don't look too bad. Don't look too bad. Look at that, huh? Wow, it's gonna be that much lower in the front. Think about it. Oh yeah, be that much lower, and that's pretty sturdy actually. You know, we're talking about welding this on to keep it a lot stronger for moving around, but man, that's pretty tough right here though. I don't think it's gonna move too much. Shouldn't worry that much about it. I'm not gonna worry that much about it, and we just gotta cut this one off now. Let's go cut this one off, and then continue from there. Oh, what else happened was, when I was welding this on there, I ran out of welding wire right at the end there. Barely got that side tacked on. So I gotta go get welding wire tomorrow so I can make the plates and start tacking it. But that's alright. For tonight we can get some of this stuff cut off. It is not that easy to get in that angle with that angle grinder and get that straight, I can tell you that. But don't look too bad. Alright, let's get that big piece off there, shall we? Alright. All right, look at that, huh? Got that one off. I like that it's not hollow like this one. That one should have been solid as well, but I like that that's solid underneath there. It's gonna make it even stronger. I'll just lay that strip of metal in there and tack it along the edges. I want to get this a little bit lower though with the grinder. But heck, man, that's pretty cool. You saw that dirt that was in there from Vernon, Texas, and all that sand. Oh yeah, that's some of that Vernon, Texas dirt right there. Look at that, man. Grandpa had a farm. Grandpa, grandma, great grandpa had a farm in Vernon. That's how he found this car. Look at that old Vernon dirt right there. I keep some of that. Well, guys, let's go ahead and get the other two off tonight, huh? Let's do that. I don't know if I'll get the long one off there tonight, but let's at least get these off there. These, I'm burning through some cutoff wheels, I'll tell you that. All right, let's get those off. Alright, almost there. Let's see if we can break this sucker off here real quick. Had to bend the other one off there like that. It's working. Oh, look at all that sand. Oh yeah, there she comes. Now I'm going to use these as templates really for the metal to go inside. Look at all that sand. Oh, boy, that's something else, huh? Oh. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna go clean this up, cut that little edge off right there, get this stuff cleaned up, and I might continue tomorrow. I'll be back in just a second. All right, hold on. Guys, let's clean this sucker off real quick. Might need some goggles. I don't know. Not goggles. Glasses, goggles. Glasses, goggles. Getting dark on me. Getting dark on me. Woo! Alright, now, look at there, huh? If you look at that, you need to grind the edges down and stuff like that. But, heck man, you got a little bit done today. Get that cut, waiting, you know, I gotta cut all the pieces to go in it. But I'm gonna use these. Okay. As templates, you know? Oh, look at that dirty one. All I gotta do is trace those and go inside about a, what? I don't know. What is that? 3/16 maybe of an inch. 3/16 inside of the mark, and then make the metal, cut the metal up, you know? Whatever. Plate it in, put it in, put it in, plate it in. But then put the metal in there and then just tack it around the edge, or weld it around the edge. I don't know if I'm going to do stitch weld it around it or weld it completely all the way around. Well, we'll get to that point eventually, but maybe stitch weld. I don't know if it needs to be welded all the way around, but I kind of like it to be. I think it would look better. But heck, man, got some stuff done for today. Tomorrow I got to get some more cutoff wheels. I got to get some welding wire, and we will be back tomorrow. We will see you guys in the morning. All right, guys, see you tomorrow. All right, guys, it is the next day, and we are gonna get on to cutting some of these pieces. I'm gonna try to use this as a template, you know, the piece I cut off. So I got it marked here, so I just traced it and then kind of marked like 3/16 on the inside there. I'm gonna try that out and see if that works. I just want to try to get a couple pieces cut today. I don't know how much I'll get done because it is Sunday and I'm gonna watch the sorry Cowboys try to win a game. But yeah, I'm just gonna try to cut at least a few of these, maybe these little side pieces or something, and see how much we can get done. And then we'll continue sometime later on this week, you know, whenever I got time after work. But let's go ahead and get after it, guys. Let's see if this fits here. Let me see. Need to trim a little bit off there. That's what I need. Not terrible. A little bit off there. Oh, it doesn't fit the best right there. I'll tell you that. Oh man. It's not the best fitting thing in the world, but I can maybe work with it. We trim some here. A lot of this needs to come off. Let's see here. I don't really like how it's fitting. I might make another piece. I don't know. I'm not sure yet what I want to do. It's not terrible, but it's got a good gap right there. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? It's not terrible, but let me get you in here a little better. See that gap right there? Oh, I hate that gap. Looks ugly to me. Dang it, why'd I do that? Dang it, everything else looks okay though. Maybe I'll run with it and just weld it up. Might be alright. I'm gonna leave it there for now, and we'll see. But I did get some welding wire and some more cutoff wheels. But I just wanted to get some of these cut first. You know, some of the plates cut first, and then do the tacking later. If I get to that today. Like I said, we got some football going on today later on. But that doesn't look too bad. I'm gonna leave it there for now. If I have to decide to make another one later, I'll decide to make another one later. Alright guys, let's attack one of these big pieces, huh? Alright guys, look at that. got those other two done, and it's looking pretty good. What do you think? The raised up at the end, I'm gonna have to, as I weld, I'm gonna have to bend them down into that, but man, that's looking pretty decent, isn't it? Looking pretty decent. Oh, I had to get a new angle grinder here. My other one burned up. I guess it got too hot and it was old, so the lock button right here to remove the cutoff wheel, grinding wheel, whatever you got on there, flew out, burned up and flew out. So I got a new one, needed one, and this should be a very nice angle grinder for a long time. DeWalt, you can't go wrong, right? And anyways, what we got to do now is I'm gonna take all these off. They're just kind of sitting in there, you know, but we got to get this big piece cut today. I got to get that cut, so that's what we're gonna get on to right now. I'm gonna go ahead and start getting this thing marked out, and let's get this thing cut. Moment of truth. Let's see what we got. Look at all that dirt. Oh yeah. Wow, look at that. There she is. There she is. Man, look at that. Ooh-wee. Alright, well, it's a lot of dirt. It's a lot of dirt, but we got her cut off. We got her cut off. Oh yeah. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get all this stuff cleaned up real quick, and then I'll start tracing this on some of that angle iron and get that cut out. Let's go. All right, guys, get this sucker marked out here. I'm gonna cut myself. I gotta cut that off. All right. Let's see here. One and a half. That. Let's see. Let's just go all the way down here. The long side. 42 and a quarter. 42 and a quarter. All right. 42 and a quarter. guys, look at that. Oh, yeah. It's starting to look like something now, isn't it? Oh, man. I like it. It's looking good. I got to make these little end pieces here, but wow. It's looking pretty good. And what I want to do, I know there's a gap there, but I'm going to weld here first at the ends. And give it a nice push down into there. Give it a little dip, you know? Oh, yeah. That's looking good, guys. I got some other things I got to do today, but I think we got some good progress today. Tomorrow is Sunday, and I'm going to get after it, see if we can't get all this stuff tacked in. But, yeah. Until tomorrow, guys, I think it's looking pretty good. And I'll see you guys in the morning. Alright, guys, we're getting closer. I got to do a little bit more grinding around some of these edges. Clean them up, get them a little straighter, but I want them a little bit lower. See, like... I'll get you in here like that. See, I want it level here, but I want that lower, so I got a nice you know, a nice gap like these. I got a little edge to get that weld to bite to, you know. Getting closer there, but I got to get some of these ground down, and I want to get some of this welded up, and I got to get this stuff done pretty quick because we got about a week's worth, if not more, rain coming. So I better get after it. It's about to get dark on me as well. So, I don't know how much of this I'll be able to film. I don't have many lights out here. I need a light up here, but... Alright, guys, let's just go ahead and get after it. Alright, well, I got a lot of it ground down to where I need it. Now, you see these channels here. You know, I didn't really want to leave them rusty like that. Might start rusting from the inside. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some rust performer on here, some converter. And that way we can just have it sealed up when I lay the plate on there. It'll just be, I don't know, more protected, I guess. Might be dumb. Might be dumb thinking, but I don't know. Gonna spray some on here, let it dry. Then maybe, just maybe, I can start welding. Alright. Just get it off in there, you know. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Of course, I'll have to ground the edges down again. That's alright. This is hopefully will be worth it. I know it's not weld through primer or anything, but it's gotta do something, right? It's gotta do something. It's getting dark. I don't have many lights, you know. I don't have many lights, but that's alright. Running out. It's okay. Alright. I'll put a little bit on this one, huh? Okay. We'll do the big piece tomorrow. I'm running out of time tonight. I'd like to get something done, but we'll just go ahead, get these coated like so, and then I'll grind the edges down. I'd like to get a few of these welded in tonight. Alright, guys, let's get after it. Well, would you look at that, guys? It is almost there. Now I just got it stitch welded. I think it should be fine, and I can fill in those gaps with some steam sealer. Is that weird? I don't know, but that's what I'm gonna do. I think it'll be strong enough, plenty strong. I'm still debating on filling those in. I think I'm going to, but you know, we got some bad weather coming up. I won't bore you with that. It'll take a little while. I'll just go ahead and get that done in my own time later on after some bad weather, and I think it'll look better. What do you think? What do you guys think? You think I should fill it in or leave it like that? I think I should fill it in, make it stronger. But it doesn't look too bad like that, but it would make it stronger to fill that in. But I think it looks pretty decent, guys. It's not perfect, but I think it's gonna work. I don't think anything warped or anything. I cooled the metal down as I welded. I ran out of space on the phone there as I was welding last night, so I couldn't get a lot of that stuff. I wish I could have, but yeah, I think it turned out pretty decent. What do you guys think? It's gonna be strong. It's gonna get this thing low. Oh yeah, pretty good. Well, guys, I think that's the end of this video here. I think it's looking pretty good. I got some stuff to clean up on, a little bit of weld clean up, a little bit of slag there, and grind a little bit down. I don't want to take too much of the strength away grinding the welds down. I think they look just fine, but I might finish off a few little welds here. I think it looks pretty good though, considering what it was and what I had to do it with. Some angle iron, 3x3 3/16 angle iron. I think it turned out pretty good. I think it's gonna be pretty nice and strong. I think it's gonna be pretty strong. I don't think it's going anywhere. What do you guys think? You think it's going to go somewhere? I don't think it's going anywhere. I think we got a pretty good transmission crossmember here. I can go ahead and cut this bar off, and we'll be back very soon to start finishing up and cleaning up some other welds on the frame, and get this thing ground down, and we'll get this thing painted hopefully soon before the weather gets too bad. I gotta get this thing back in the shop and start getting it put back on the car. And I think that's where we're going to leave this one, guys. And I hope you liked this video. And if you did, be sure to like and subscribe. Tell your friends about it. And we will see you in the next one.